It's episode 36 up in your face. He's numb.
I'm so tired.
He won't feel being penetrated.
Listen, thanks for tuning in to Keepin' Up the Geek Bros, episode 36, video recap, shenanigans, and so forth and so on. Let's get going. It'll be a long episode.
In a world where geeking out never looked so good, two incredibly sexy men will rise for your auditory pleasure. Here's your hosts, Wancho and Vibe. Keeping up with the Geek Bros.
It's another time to do a podcast late at night. First of all, before I introduce, I want to give a shout out to my group team for class today. We did awesome. Besides that guy, aka Coolio, he completely destroyed it. But other than that, we did awesome job. Good job, guys. Good job. Proud of you guys. Back to topic. It's a wonderful day because it's episode 36, all up in your face. Oh, you like what I just did there, right? Right. What's going on, guys? This is Juancho.
This is Vibe.
Vibe is numb enough to feel
No. Okay.
All
right. I have to say that before I start. I'm tired. That's one. It's after 10 o'clock. It's another one of those late night recording sessions. What is throwing me off is that I haven't seen spikes in your audio like that in a very long time. So I was like, wow, look, Juancho's back in form. I don't see how, after a full day of the day job, you going to school, you're still this vivacious. Full day of the day job, already had a podcast session, did some editing, and now I'm doing my second podcast for the same day, and I don't have the energy that you've got. I don't know. I must say I'm impressed or disgusted. I'm not really sure.
I don't know, bro.
But before we get started, Juancho is going to give you guys our social media.
Because you know where you can find us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. That is Geek Bros with the 0. That's GEEKBROS. And the email, geekbros@yahoo.com. That's GEEKBR0S.
And of course, this is a production of VibeRevStudios. That's VibeRevStudios.com. VibeRevStudios.com. The many places that you can find this and so much more. There's something for everybody. Web series, podcasts. Check it out.
What's going on with the Geek Bros Vibe?
Geek Bros.
Is there anything left right now? Are you working?
Did I do anything?
Behaving? No, you haven't done anything.
I haven't done anything.
Other than that, you posted the unboxing in the last episode.
There we go. So yes, we do know. Well,
I did excuse for not podcast last week. So things happen in life.
No, Juancho just didn't show up and didn't say anything, and of course I was too exhausted to be like, "Yo, where you at?" So whatever. But yeah, we didn't have one last week, but I did produce and release a week later the video recap, which had the surprise unboxing for Juancho, and then I took a piece of it out of it, and then I created an unboxing video. So if you don't want to listen to the whole smooth buttery recap, you do have the unboxing where you can see the drawing tablet. You've had it for about 2 weeks now. Mm-hmm. You want to give us a quick review about how that is?
The tablet is beautiful. Works really well with the Photoshop. All the buttons on the side of it works really well with the functions on the side to be able to zoom in, zoom out, change the brush size. I did have a little bit of difficulty at the beginning because I changed the settings and it was acting up, but I got it to work. With that being said, I'm creating the mascot for the Geek Bros. His name is going to be Mist. I can't give you details about how he's going to look like, but he should be appearing in certain episodes and have a word to say. He has a British Irish accent.
And who's doing this British Irish accent?
Don't worry about this. I got this. You just relax.
It sounds like more work for me post production wise.
Well, it's gonna be beautiful until you see Mist. He's still in the womb. It's not born yet. Once he's born, you'll see it on the Instagram. The only place you ever see the birth of Mist. Carry on, sir.
Furthermore, we actually posted that same unboxing as an Amazon review. Because actually, when you can post now video reviews, and they actually have a spot for unboxing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so we're the fifth one up there for the Huion graphic tablet.
Yep.
And from now on, I'm actually going to be considering doing that. I'm gonna go back to our past. I think Garbanzo did one for the Xbox. I'm gonna find it on thing. I'm gonna post that as well.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they said diversify where you post. I said Amazon, baby.
Diversify,
so,
not Pornhub.
Right. That's all Darflex's idea. We're gonna work on it. Maybe we'll see. It was Amazon first. But with that being said, Juancho, what brings us here today?
Well, the topics have changed. Well, the categories. Now we're gonna do, instead of comic book news, it's gonna be the worthy comic book of the week. Meaning that I will pick a random comic book from a list of comic books that were out this week, and that's gonna be the worthy one. Then we have movie standard of the week that hasn't changed. Now it's going to, instead of video game news, it's video game time, which we'll talk about a plethora of. Do you like my
well, it's pronounced plethora, but sure, plethora.
Exactly. Thank you very much. I appreciate your incitement. And Xbox, PS4, PC, but because we love Nintendo, we have a topic called Nintendo Life, which we're going to talk about Nintendo.
Well, no, explain that because
after working so hard and bothering people, I finally was able to get and hold in touch with the public relations of Nintendo to add us to their news list, so we can get news.
Good. So that's what I'm saying. Just telling them exactly why we have our Nintendo segment now.
I actually wanted to get a Nintendo segment for a while.
I understand. I'm not saying you didn't, but
because Vibe wants free stuff. But either way, besides that,
Nintendo gives free stuff.
Anime Invasion was still the same. We have open mic as we regularly do, and then we have hot mic time, meaning that it's a hot topic, mucho caliente.
Okay, so Juancho sends me this, and I'm scrolling through it, and when I got past the laughable amount of how many topics we have for a late night recording, I scrolled down and I see hot mic time, and I started busting out laughing. I mean, I don't know why. It tickled me in such a way. I'm like, what does that mean? So. It's awesome.
Alright. But you know what's awesome? Time for Worthy Comic Books of the Week.
Wrong.
Oh, it's time for Fresh Scent.
Fresh Scent.
The Worthy Comic Books of the Week. Action comic books. 1000. Superman 80 Years is the comic book of the week. It's out now. Check it out. Read it and tell me how you feel.
What is it exactly?
It's I think 15 pages comic book.
Okay.
Oh no, 2 stories, 15 pages each.
Okay.
About a Superman. I don't know. I don't really read much of
So how are you gonna put worthy comics?
Because
you don't know what it is.
That's the one that roulette pick. I put comic books in the
I understand,
roulette.
but are you not gonna read not read the comic, but at least read a synopsis so you can explain to our viewers, our listeners, and our viewers, what it is?
Next week I'll tell you what it's about.
Stupid. I did see an article though where all at least those that are alive who played Superman, they discussed the highs and the lows of playing Superman. I was gonna read that article, but I didn't have enough time.
Yeah, and then talk about his red underwear or something like that. I don't know, because they changed this color back to the original red underwear. Anyways, that's the comic book of the week. Movie standout of the week: Super Troopers 2.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
So why the dead air? I wasn't gonna say anything
because I was waiting for you to read the synopsis that I told you to read.
Oh, I didn't get that.
Exactly.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I completely forgot. That's my fault. Well, actually, no, it's not my fault because I told him that if he's gonna put these things out, he should have a synopsis to read to you guys. And he told me to do it, and I said, you know what, fine, I'll do it.
Fail for a brand new startup for my format.
Wow, Super Troopers. You see, the thing is, those I never saw. I never saw part 1.
Exactly.
So
well, that's the movie standout of the week. Other than that, next week we have Infinity War, which we have our tickets already.
Yes, we do, and that's gonna be one heck.
But no shirts. Either way,
no shirts.
We have to go get shirts. We haven't bought them.
Oh yeah, you're right. We're just gonna go to Top Topic.
That's what we did last time, and we couldn't find them. We need to go early, this weekend. Early.
Okay, we go this weekend.
All right, back to topic.
If you're in town, because you want to be OOD on the weekends.
I actually do. I gotta go to Boca this weekend.
There's malls in Boca.
Hold on. Vanessa needs her man.
Oh, too soon. Too soon. Oh God, this is too soon.
Video game time. We have video games out this week. We have YS V number 3. I forgot. I can't even read number.
What?
The thing is 8.
I apologize, guys. I'm telling you, it's late. It's late.
Yakuza 6, The Song of Life. It's spring again. Sydney Hunter and the Sacred Tribe. Gunhouse. WoW Guns Reloaded. Keepsake. Breaks Are for Losers. Neo Atlas 1464. ACA Neo Geo Real Bout Fatal Fury Special. Aqua Motor Racing Utopia. Death Squared. Nintendo Labo Variety Kit. Nintendo Labo Robot Kit. God of War Collection Edition. God of War Stones of Masons Edition. The Way Remembered. Crocs Construction Kit. Aceto Ultimate Edition. And Phantom Tiger. 2 notable games here this week. We have Dad of War and Nintendo Labo.
You said Dad of War.
Yes, I did. Which got a perfect 10. But we're going to discuss that in the video game. Now, those who play Fortnite, seeking missiles is a no more. Meaning that the creator of Fortnite, which is Epic, takes guided missiles out of the Fortnite for its foreseeable future. Say goodbye to self-rocket rides. This article is coming from Polygon, the only news
The only source.
Geek Bros get their news.
Where are we right now in the synopsis? We're still in video game news?
Yeah, we're still in video game news.
Okay.
Don't be disrupting me when I have a flow, bro. What's wrong with you?
No, I've got to stop you right there. Now, I just want to say this again, and this time actually I'm Snapchatting this, okay?
Why are you Snapchatting?
Why am I Snapchatting this? Because I'll go back to our to the synopsis, okay? I want to know again. It is 10:18, all right? Why is it that, and scroll down, all of this, why all of this? It's 10:18. So I'm putting you on the spot on Snapchat, okay, to explain why do we have such a huge script at 10:18 for recording.
Do you not realize when it's a week that we miss how usually long the podcast is?
We're recording at 10 o'clock. It's a full day.
Do you even podcast, bro?
No. Watch our podcast.
All right. So back to the thing here. So I guess the Rockets.
Oops.
I'm Snapchatting this, okay?
He's playing
Snapchat.
The Rockets are out. The patch V 3.5 should be coming out, which will remove the Epic launcher. So guys, whoever's playing Fortnite, try to get yourself a new weapon. Moving forward on the video game news. Where's my little script? Here it is. Dad of War gets a perfect 10. I've never seen a game get so hyped up and be that perfect in a while. God of War scored a perfect 10 on IGN, and on Polygon, and other news sources and other video game sources that I read out there. The graphics are stunning beautifully based on the gameplay that I've seen. It's making me want to get a PS4. Now, Vibe has a PS4.
I do.
I have a question for Vibe. Do you have time to play video games? If I get you God of War this weekend, will you play it and give me a review?
No.
Exactly. This is why I don't play it.
At least I'm being honest. I can tell you yes, but answer is no. I've even played Battlefront in a long time, so I'm just saying.
You know what I haven't played in a while? World of Warcraft. Well, here's the thing. World of Warcraft, my favorite part of being in a PvP server is camping and killing the little noobs. But, unfortunately, in the next expansion, the World PvP in World of Warcraft is no more.
Why is that?
This article is coming from Polygon.com. At BlizzCon 2017, alongside the announcement of Battle of Azeroth expansion, Blizzard announced that the PvP servers will be going away in World of Warcraft thanks to a Q&A with the game director Ian Haskikoska at Blizzard's headquarters. We now have a better idea of how the world of PvP will work. If you're unfamiliar, the term PvP means player versus player, which you guys know about that.
It's quite sexy.
Exactly. Attacking and killing other players. In the past, World of Warcraft servers had World PvP turned on or PvP turned off. In the Battle of Azeroth, every server World PvP will be turned off by default, but this is where the new war mode comes into play. Players on any server will be able to get to the capital city, Stormward for the Alliance, Orgrimmar for the Horde, and toggle on war mode. This will migrate them to a server filled with the war mode players only, as long as you're in the capital. You can toggle this on and off as you please. Once out in the open world, war mode players will be able to attack members of the enemy faction anytime they wish. But we aren't entirely sure of specific rewards. We know the war mode will grant extra experience and asteroid power to those participating. Now, how is that different from a PvP and a PvE server now? I think they're trying to balance out all the servers. Do I think it's a good idea? Yeah, it'll be good. Sometimes I get tired of getting killed as being the same thing that I do. And I think it's going to bring a brand new different type of players that maybe stop playing because of the harassment of players not letting them play the game or enjoy the content. I play in the PvP server, and I still get to enjoy the content that I play. I mean, it's beautiful, it's hard, but hey, it is what it is. That's the only way to play Warcraft. Okay, as we're seeking along here, football is more than a sport. It's a way of life. For my American friends, that is soccer. What do I mean?
What did you just say?
Soccer. THQ Nordic says it's skipping E3 to watch soccer. THQ Nordic, you have gained a loyal fan now. I'm excited for the World Cup. Vibe cares less about the World Cup. He's like, World Cup what? Because he doesn't like soccer. He doesn't like any sports that has a ball. E3 will take place.
I don't like any sports that have a ball.
Exactly.
Is that what you just said?
Exactly.
I'm sorry, I'm delaying. I'm trying to do this Snapchat thing. I'm listening to this guy. What the hell does that mean?
E3 will take place from June 12th to June 14th in Los Angeles, and the 2000 World Cup will be held in Russia and will kick off on June 14th. Austria did not qualify for this year's competition. Austria, you suck. Either way.
Wow.
I'm excited for the World Cup. I guess THQ's as excited as I am to watch the World Cup. As we continue on moving forward, this train hasn't stopped. Nintendo Life, because Nintendo is life.
Nintendo is life.
Dark Souls, for my friends who love the Dark Souls, remastered delayed on Nintendo Switch. Bad news for Nintendo Switch owners and Dark Souls fans. This coming from Forbes.com. While the remastered version of Dark Souls will launch on May 25th on the PS4, Xbox, and PC, the Nintendo Switch version is being pushed back to vague and unspecific summer release dates. Maybe because it can't handle it. No, just kidding. I wouldn't be able to tell. But the Nintendo release timing gives the development team the time needed to make sure that the Nintendo Switch players can fully appreciate the true Dark Souls experience anytime and anywhere, thanks to the unique portable nature of the Nintendo Switch console. Bandai Namco said in a statement. That sounds like a Nintendo plugin right there. You can travel anywhere, but you can play our game here because it's anywhere, anytime, all up in your face.
That's what she said.
So guys, stay tuned for further news from us as we get it to see where Dark Souls will be released.
Dark Souls.
Now, you know what else is going to be released?
Nope.
Labo is out on 420. I can picture a lot of high people that day.
Why is it Labo is out 420? Vibe, are you excited?
Exactly, Vibe. Are you excited?
Why would I be excited?
I don't know, bro, because it's 420.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm all about the Labo. I loved what I saw. It was gonna be like maybe a Kid TV spinoff potentially.
Exactly, that's why I said you're
excited.
But
why am I excited? Why, for more video production for Kid TV?
Yeah, pretty much. You hate my life.
I do.
The one thing that Five has realized, Juancho hates his life.
I think this is the first time he's admitted it on the podcast. And the first step to realizing you have a problem is admitting to it.
The only source to get the real news.
What?
Now, you know what else is rumored?
What?
Other than you.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Pokemon on Nintendo Switch could be ready for November release. Now, here's the thing. There was an article that I had read that so far the game title project is called Beluga Whale.
That's what you call it. What is it called?
It's a whale.
No, it's a fake title. You know what I'm talking about?
It's a project title.
Right, exactly.
So they're saying that that it might be in Antarctica, which will be quite interesting. A winter type of video game.
Winter Wonderland.
It's going to be a Generation 8 Pokemon from what I understand, from what the rumors are.
Which means new Pokemon, right?
New
That means like
Pokemon.
another 150
Another
random.
50 random Pokemon. Maybe they're gonna make a shoe Pokemon, since I don't know how much Pokemon they're gonna square.
Have you
Pokemon?
seen some of the new stuff and what they look like, what they
Yeah.
sound like? I mean, come on now. The time's up. Can we just stick with what we've got?
I don't think they'll be able to ever. But hey, I'm excited. I can't wait to see.
I miss
E3.
Digimon.
We were gonna announce E3 news, but it's too much to me because I guess it's longer than what I expected for the E3. So we're gonna talk about E3 next week. That is it for video games and Nintendo Life. Now we're gonna talk about Anime Invasion.
Anime Invasion.
I've subscribed to Funimation
But I thought you had Crunchyroll.
and I have Crunchyroll
Why do you need both?
because there's certain shows that are on Funimation that are not from Funimation, and some are in Crunchyroll that are not from Funimation.
Okay,
So that's how.
carry on.
So I've been watching Ancient Magus Bride, which is a beautiful, kind of like a love
When do
story.
you have time to watch new
At night.
anime?
Like
So with subtitles or dubbed?
dubbed. As Funimation has dubbed only,
No,
which I can
okay.
give you so you
Okay.
can log in.
Okay. Okay.
So I want to play a little trailer to see if 5K is hooked on the trailer.
This is in Japanese.
I didn't read it.
レンフレット
It's in English. But
ずいぶん目をかけているみたいだな。
taking care of it.
やはり彼女が大事な実験体だからか。
You better read this to a
Test subject.
What is that?
That's Magus.
That's Basque?
That's
Oh. Yeah.
okay. The title scene is beautiful.
Woo!
私は破格の値段で
It's like Attack on Titan meets Death Note meets Harry Potter.
So it's about a mage who buys off this bride, who now he takes to train to become. She's like a slave, but she's
Who wins a train on what? Nothing. Carry on.
Oh, she runs a train.
Family
So
podcast.
yes, I'm enjoying that. I did post a picture of it on Instagram, and I had got a couple comments on it, and people seem to react on it. Let me see if I can find some of the comments on it. Actually,
Juan, nobody
a lot of
reacted.
good stuff.
Nobody reacted to anything.
Guys, check it out. I'm enjoying it. The next one that I actually want Vibe to listen to this.
Yeah, he's
It's
not
called
doing it.
Uma Musume Pretty Derby. Have you ever imagined of females anime characters that look there are horses and they race? I mean, I know Sakura was one thing that they get turned on when your guy kisses her and her powers come out. But an anime of pretty girls with big boobs that race. Let's just listen to that concept. Vibe.
I'm doing
Vibe.
the thingy.
Look.
You said anime with big boobs at race. What was?
こんなに人がいっぱいだふるさととは大違いトゥインクルシリーズついに本物が見られるんだ
This is in Japanese too. Like her eyes.
プレゼン学園に転入してきましたスペシャルウィークです
I don't see any big boobs.
私日本一のウマ娘になりたいんですアニメウマ娘プリティダービー
Where are the boobs?
Because they probably didn't show them. But
Huh?
so they're girls who dress.
Lies.
They're girls who dress as. There are horses that race each other, so it's a derby. The concept seems pretty funny, but hey, who are we to judge?
I'm
You know-
judging right now.
You know who are we to judge?
What?
These shoes, because shoes are a thing now. Skechers
No. No.
announces One Piece shoes collection.
Oh.
They're right.
Why is this becoming a thing?
How am I?
Why is this becoming a
The
thing?
question is, why is Wancho finding these sticks? Is it really that?
But why One Piece? Is that a phenomenon? Where's the Gundam shoes? Okay.
Why was some Gundam
Where's
shoes?
the Gundam shoes? They can't be any worse than the Dragon Ball Z shoes. But these aren't that bad looking. These are bad looking.
They're ugly as hell.
No, they're not. Compared to what?
I love the Dragon
Compared
Ball
to-
Z ones.
You were such a
I really
piece of
did.
crap. They were terrible. They were ugly. The PS4 ones look pretty
The
good.
principals were beautiful.
Those could get it, yes. But these are decent.
Because life.
Right, you want to play something?
No,
Be careful.
I'm not gonna play anything. All right, so yes, time for open mic discussion.
Open mic.
So, My Little Pony, Dark Flex's favorite show.
Am I what? I'm sorry. I swear I reviewed this script before, but you know what? This is a testament to how tired I am because it all sounds new to me. I don't remember reading that.
My Little Pony, Dark Flex's favorite show, and Rick and Morty. What does that mean? Well, this article is coming from comicbook.com. Over the past few years, Rick and Morty have gone on a wide array of interdimensional travels, and their newest one has sparked a quiet reaction. Reddit user Rosie Penguin recently spotted a blink and you won't miss it cameo from the cartoon duo in a completely unexpected place. The most recent episode of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, Dark Flex's favorite show, during the last week Granny's Gone Wild. Vibe loves Granny Gone Wild.
Granny's Gone Wild.
Pony version of both Rick and Morty Sanchez could be seen in line for the roller coaster. You can check the screenshot below.
So where? That's just Rick?
That's Rick and that's Morty.
That's Morty? Oh my god.
So I guess they're making cameos because they're trying to make up. And look at it, he has a little lab thing on his tattoo.
That is funny. But isn't My Little Pony? Isn't that like what is that? Isn't that like a kid like a little girl show?
Yeah, but there's bronies, bro. Do you even bro?
No, I don't, bro.
I don't know. I think we need to do a segment on My Little Pony.
How?
We just watch the first season and just our reaction.
Is this a legitimate show?
Yes, it's My Little Pony. It's a legitimate show. It's a legitimate gang, bro. I don't think I don't think I want to get beat up by a gang of bronies. Some of these bronies remind me of Dark Flex.
But I don't understand it though. Like, what is the appeal of this show? You know what? I'm gonna ask you guys there. If any of you guys are brony, listen, I'm not gonna out you. Just give me the real deal. I'll read it out loud. Tell me what is so good about this show, or what's the point of it? And send us an email. That's VibeRev. No, what am I doing? See, I'm so tired. Geek Bros. That's GEEKBR0S@yahoo.com, and tell us what's so good about My Little Pony. Because this has been a run-on joke that I've never understood between Dark Flex and Juancho. Like, where did this even come up? Can you give me the origin of this joke?
Yeah, YouTube bronies, and you'll get you.
No, I understand that, but you keep throwing in that Dark Flex.
It's because it's a girl show.
And
you know how
and Dark Flex is a man's man.
Yeah.
Oh.
And me comparing him to the bronies, it's kind of he gets a fix. He gets
yeah. That's when his pecs start to puff up and everything.
Exactly.
Like, okay.
He goes like this.
Oh, by the way, big up to Dark Flex, who's in North Carolina doing some
sport thing.
He's doing he's trying to get scholarship. He's trying to get scholarship. There's 10 men and they're all trying to see who does the best split. So good luck to Dark Flex.
Exactly.
Hopefully you split it very well. Be careful for the sack. And
don't split the sack too much.
Don't split the sack.
We need it. You know what?
Say we need it.
Netflix is dominating the entire entertainment market.
You said Deadflix? What did you say?
Dickflix. Netflix dominates the entertainment market. So we were. I wasn't expecting Netflix to be higher than Sony, higher than Warner Brothers. They have more money than those studios combined.
Well, could you let's be reasonable. You see what they're pumping out. They're pumping out so much original movies, such original content at such a rapid rate. Not even the regular movies theaters.
Do you
pump
know
out
that
fast.
Have you watched the Santa Clarita's Diet?
The who?
Santa Clarita's Diet?
No.
With Drew Barrymore?
No.
Oh, you should watch it.
Why?
Because it's an original Netflix content.
That means what to me?
It's original.
I don't care.
But don't you like original content?
I do like original content. You know what? I can't do this anymore.
Okay, you know what else Vibe loves? Vibe, tell me. What was Final Space?
Oh my god, yeah, I'm talking about that. Okay. So I stumbled upon this last night. I couldn't sleep. And I wanted something simple that I could just put a timer on. And I like usually putting on half-an-hour shows. And I've been seeing the Final Space commercial. I don't know what I'm watching, and it's been coming up as a commercial. And so I said, fine, let me put on Final Space. Check it out. I couldn't sleep. I had to keep watching it. I went through five episodes. I watched the remaining 3 that I caught up on. Final Space is hilarious. Okay? Hilarious. I love it so much. Basically, it's about this guy. He tries to, what's it called? Impress a leader of the galactic army, and he screws up and he impersonates a pilot to schmooze her. He doesn't really get very far. But then like some kind of big situation happens, so she goes, "Well, pilot, you gotta pilot me somewhere and fly this ship." And he goes, "Oh crap!" And he presses the wrong thing. He just nudges it, and he ends up shooting a blaster and blowing up like 9 carriers. So he goes to jail, and it's by himself. And jail is basically these big spaceships and you know, whatever. He was by himself, and he's going batshit crazy. And so he felt like he had a connection with her. So he's sending her vlogs every day, sending them off to her.
I'm gonna check the first episode tonight.
And it's just so funny. But eventually, it's basically about saving the universe, but in a very odd way. There's an interdimensional rip in the universe, and there's this little squishy Jigglypuff type thing, and it's called a planet. Yeah, it's a planet killer. And because of that, of him meeting this thing, the whole adventure goes on. It's got a talking cat with a very smooth voice. He's got a son with another voice. I'm just saying that it's really funny. Okay, I think in like one of the episodes, there's real consequences in this. When in other words, when something happens to a character, it continues to happen. Spoiler alert: there's one scene where it's the evil emperor can do telekinesis, and he basically rips out the arm of our main character.
Yeah.
And he doesn't get his arm back in the next episode. I won't tell you what happens, but stuff like that. There is actual stakes and consequences, and actually, as crazy as it is, it's very heartfelt. And all I can say, watch it. Okay, it's like it's as eccentric as Rick and Morty, but with more heart and less shock value.
All right, I'll watch it then.
So I recommend it. If you guys check out Final Space, it's on TBS or TNT, I forget. TBS. It's on TBS. Check it out, and if you guys like it, tell TBS Vibe sent you, and send us your own reviews. Geek Bros at Geek Bros with a 0, GEKBR0S at yahoo.com. Tell us what you think of it. We'll read it on the next thingy. I'm gonna give you guys my finale. No, I can't give you my finale because it's 2 episodes left. In 2 weeks, I'll give you guys my full series synopsis, how it ends, because it's only 10 episodes, and it's awesome. Check it out.
You know what else is awesome?
What is awesome?
Jumanji overtakes Spider-Man as Sony's biggest domestic box office release ever.
Oh god, Jumanji was not that good.
After weeks of impressive returns at the box office, Jumanji Welcomes to the Jungle has surpassed Spider-Man to become Sony's highest earning domestic release, with a 403,714 million at the domestic box office as of yesterday. Jumanji has officially unseated Spider-Man. This article came on April 11th, 2018, and is coming from IGN. I didn't care much about Jumanji, so I don't know how it made that much money.
I watched Jumanji while I was babysitting.
And then you fell asleep.
I fell asleep in the middle of it.
And then your son continued staying awake.
Okay, right. He enjoyed it, but I don't know what was so good about it. It wasn't that good in my opinion. You know, so kudos, I guess, beating Spider-Man. What? But anyway, here's the part 2 coming out.
Yeah, I guess they got it. You know something. The Darth Flex hates.
That Darth vibe.
The Darth Flex hates, saying that he loves My Little Pony, and talking about Lord of the Rings when you don't know what you're talking about. Well, Darth Flex, this was for you, baby. A new Lord of the Rings book is out this year. It's coming from Polygon.com. Now here's this thing. He says there's already a book about the fall of Gondolin. Well, this article's coming on. The fall of Gondolin will be the latest addition to the Lord of the Rings setting. So, he probably gonna have to explain to me later what the hell that means, that there's already a book.
I mean, this is based on either, I believe, unpublished works. From what I understand, from what I read, is that, and I didn't read it from this, I read it previously. The fall of Gondolin was actually the original story, or the original treatment that Tolkien made before The Hobbit. So this actually happens before The Hobbit. So they say that this is one of those unpublished manuscripts. It's finally being published.
It says right here, the 11th city of Gondolin, and its sacking by the Dark Lord Morgoth, was the first real story of the Middle Earth.
Exactly.
Tolkien wrote, recovering in the hospital after serving the Battle of Somme, the largest battle in World War I and one of the historic bloodiest. John Garth, author of Tolkien and the Great War, told the Guardian, the fall of Gondolin is a quest story with a reluctant hero who turns into a genuine hero. It's a template for everything Tolkien wrote afterwards. It has a dark lore, our first encounter with orcs, balrogs, and really Tolkien's limbering up for what he would be doing later.
Basically, Morgoth is the master of Sauron, and in this story, Sauron is just his mentee. So you'll see where he and of course he came. He's one of the Dark Lords, and he starts basically the whole thing.
Chronological.
Chronological?
No, it says
canonical
timeline.
Canonical.
Gondolin significantly predates the events covered in Lord of the Rings movies and books, although there are references to it even in The Hobbit. Orcus, Glamdring, and Sting, the three swords that Gandalf, Bilbo, and company retrieves from the Trolls' horde, are all ancient weapons made in Gondolin, hence their particular use for killing orcs. I'm excited for this book. I wish I can know more about.
I might get the audiobook.
But I think
it might be my first non-Star Wars audiobook.
Sit down here and then he's gonna because we'll talk about that. He'll sit down here and yes. So as we move forward there, Star Wars has another book, Star Wars and Han Solo. Han and Lando novel, The Last Shot. This book says.
When did you didn't put that on there?
It said this, sir.
Where?
It says here.
But you're not even watching it. I'm reading it, listening to it.
The Last Shot. I was trying to boost it, bro. I was trying to
boost it, bro.
Can I just say that I'm going to read it and how are you enjoying it so far?
All right. So from what I can see, it's a back and forth kind of book. It part of it is, you can call it not really current, but it talks about the time between Jedi and The Force Awakens. It's about 2 years into Ben Solo's birth. So he's 2 years old in this thing, and basically something happened with Lando, and Lando is dragging Han Solo out to stop something that he did 10 years ago. So it goes back and forth between the era between Jedi and Force Awakens, and then 10 years ago prior to it, and it's good. It's good because you have the voice actor that
Almost done. Just hanging.
Wait, shut up.
Voice.
It's good because the voice actor, in the books that plays Han sounds good. The person who plays Lando sounds good. But then what's jarring is when they jump back to 10 years ago, they have a new voice actor, part of the novel, who I think is trying to do an Alden Kinnerich or whatever his name is version. It sounds off and it's annoying. So. And I think they're trying to do right by the fact that it's clear that Solo, a Star Wars movie, that the guy who's playing Han Solo is not going to sound like Harrison Ford at all. He's not going to play Harrison Ford at all because it doesn't sound right. So it's kind of weird. It makes you wonder. And when you hear both voices back to back, because it goes Chapter 1, now, Chapter 2, 10 years ago, Takodana. And you can hear the different voices. You hear the Han of the present and the Han of the past, and you're like, what happened to this guy? Did somebody punch him in the throat? Yeah. Like, I like the book so far. So you can get over the fact that it's jarring to hear two different Hans. I'm telling you right now, if you guys go back to the Midnight Run, when I was Dr. J, before I was Vibe, you'll hear a lot of the way I speak now. Back then, it's not a totally different voice, and that was 10 years ago. So I don't know what they're doing, but I like it so far.
All right, Prodigy. So we're gonna read it. Oh, I guess you're
What did you do?
So as because Vibe loves loot crates.
I do.
Yes.
Okay.
Every time I say loot crates, you start cracking up.
Oh.
So now the mouse feels heavy. The South Korean company finds game companies close to $1 million over loot crates. Polygon.com. The only source. Commission says customers were deceived by the odds of earning in-game currency. So there you have it. South Korea finds companies $1 million because loot crates. You guys know loot crates are a gambling thing. They're still over here trying to deal with it with Battlefront 2, ruining Star Wars and everything like that. But hey, loot crates are life. Alright, moving forward. Because Vibe loves Erotica. This is coming from Polygon.com. An infamous Japanese erotic game company makes its English debut. VR Kanoyo is the first English language game for the Iraj dev. Illusions Software has become infamous both inside and outside Japan for its very explicit 3D Iraj, also known as pornographic games. But none of them have ever been available to play in English until VR Kanoyo, a virtual reality experience. Vibe, Let's take a look.
How come you didn't give me this to download?
I didn't know there was a thing, so I just improvised.
Oh.
Okei. Eipä heitä BBC:n kaikki.
What is this, VR?
Perversit. Mä olen Obossum ja tällä kertaa mä olen tuottamassa virtuaalitoimistossa peliä, missä on...
Hold on, right here. There we go, look. 5.
Kuulotin.
Look. He turned the fan on.
Is this what is this? What is this really?
This is a VR game.
He's not gonna do what I think he's gonna do, right?
Niin mä oon joutunut. Okei. No näytäpäs. Sumeita harakan varpaita.
Oh, okay, so we're gonna move forward. So she fell asleep.
Oh, oh no!
She fell asleep.
Oh,
those are all grabbable parts.
Yeah, but that's. I like the thigh. That's
what's up.
Okay.
Woo! I'm sorry. I see. Yeah.
She's turning over. So this is a VR game vibe. Should she get it for you?
Yeah. If you don't mind, that'd be great. Why is she sleeping all this time? Is she gonna wake up?
What is this?
I want to see what else is left.
I see, but what is this about? She's just laying in the bed where you kind of just looking around.
Okay, hold on.
Is she undressing?
Here we go.
Is she wet?
Yes.
Did he spill something on her? No. How did she get wet? How did she get wet? Hold on. This is terrible. Hold on. How did she get wet? How did she? Okay.
Wait,
oh, she dropped it up. We didn't do it. Okay, so she dropped it on herself. Okay. Oh my god. She's hot. Like, what's wrong with me? But why are we in her room? Okay, so she wet herself. Now it's a little.
Now she's loading. Oh, he's trying to look for her? It's like, where the hell is she?
I know, but what are we doing? Is it just are we being just a creeper in this girl's room? Oh my god! Wait, who's blocking? He's blocking it?
Yeah.
So why are we in her room?
Can you help me unlock this?
Ja sä et osaa avaa omia rinssikojas.
Confused.
Okay, I'm confused too.
Why are you unlocking?
Why am I so turned on?
What's going on there? Is he opening the door with somebody else? Come closer!
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, okay, so...
No, what?
Mitäs pitää tehdä?
Is it turn around?
Hold on. Oh, he sounds like you hear that deep sigh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, there it is, the 2 hands.
Saan oikeesti avata nää vai?
Can you feel what? How? Okay, can we be real? How is she gonna be all scared about the fan blowing up her skirt, or like water got on her? But he's gonna.
So you get to.
She's gonna.
Nää lähde mihinkään.
What's he trying to do?
Take it off.
Ohjaa tärisyy kivasti. Joo.
Well, it's because he needs to get his hand off her ass.
No niin. Voi vittu taas.
You get nervous. What the fuck?
He's running. Oh my god, she's braless. She's covering up. She's laying in her bed. What's that gonna do?
Oh, because he saw boobs.
Huh?
Because he saw boobs.
Okay.
Oh, that's why he put the thing up?
Okay. So we're
No, I'm not done yet. I'm sorry. I'm actually really intrigued. So why is he covering it?
Because he doesn't want to show on YouTube.
Oh. I can't hold back my feelings anymore. Hold on. Please hold me close. Yes! Oh my god. Kiss her!
Ehkä tähän on ihan hyvä.
This is freaking fantastic! I love this!
Kiitos, että katsoit ja tälleen. Ja enempää mä oon tämmösiä
So do it!
aikuisviihdetyyppisiä pelejä kyllä testaan, mutta voin pelata muita VR-pelejä, jos
Come on.
kiinnostaa nähdä tällaisia lisää.
Where did you find this?
I told you, this is where we're supposed to be.
No, I need it's only 20 more seconds. I'm sorry guys. I'm intrigued. What?
Oh, they just jingled!
She just said what
Se oli siinä. Kiitos, katsoit. Yes.
What is wrong with you?
Nähdään ensi videolla.
Oh, he's gonna slap it? Okay. Wow. That was so intriguing.
So that comes to the worst. It's $49.99.
It's coming here?
Yes.
I want it.
VR.
I want it. I need it. I must have it. What console is this for?
Oculus, the VR.
Oculus?
Yeah, VR.
Is that what is that for? Is that
For
PS?
PC, Mac, you can just plug it in. You just need a computer to plug it in.
Okay, I don't care. I want this. I need that. I'm sorry. I need that like in my life. Oh my god.
As we continue the topic, for now, the final topic of our conversation, time for Hot Mic Time. Hot Mic Time? Hot Mic Time.
No. Wait, how did we say we're gonna do this?
Mucho caliente.
No, I say hot mic time. Okay, and then you say mucho caliente, and then I say thank you very much. Okay, all right, let's do this again. Repeat. Okay, it's now time for hot mic time.
Mucho caliente.
Thank you, Juancho.
You're welcome, Vibe.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna talk about the Simpsons. What about the Simpsons? Because Simpsons are not really that hot, but they're being able to predict the future. Is time travel real? Our thoughts. The Simpsons have been able to predict tons of events, such as the Olympics, Lady Gaga, the Nobel Prize winner for 2016, our beautiful President Trump, Siegfried and Roy, Arnold Palmer, Higgins Bosom, Horse Meat Scandal, Guitar Hero, Farmville, Old Beatles Letter, Smartwatches, Disney owns Fox, US wins Olympic gold medal in curling. So, my question is, you know that there was an article of a scientist whose claims he tried going back to the world to 2050 or 2150 something back in the 90s. How real can that be? And how close, or this is just a coincidence, or what people say, the Illuminati? I don't know if that's
it's called predictive programming. That's what they're trying to say. Is that what they're saying is that they throw in, there's a whole plan, for our society. And what they do is they put little hints of it in the past. Well, in the past, they put little hints of it in the future. Kind of like this. You ever heard of the Lone Gunman?
Yeah.
The Lone Gunman. That was, for the very first episode was about a plane being hijacked and being flown into the World Trade Center. But then at the last minute, the Lone Gunman saved it and it didn't hit the World Trade Center anymore. So, but they also said, nobody could have ever envisioned it. How so? That was the very first episode of the Lone Gunman. So they say it's predictive programming, and that's what they're trying to say, is that they know what's going to happen in the future. So what they do is they seed it into the very popular media. So it's in the back of our collective consciousness. So when it happens, we're like, this is reality, kind of thing.
Okay. Well, it's quite an interesting topic. I mean, it's pretty funny to know all this stuff, especially the one that people get loving now is the one with Donald Trump's presidency, when he has a escalator scene, he's going down
exactly, and it's the exact same thing.
The same thing falls. Like, how coincident can that be? Unless they perfectly timed it, but it's funny as hell.
It is, but it's also creepy as hell.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like
what if the Simpsons
are they prophetic, or is it really predictive programming?
True.
Let's be reasonable. Could this really be what this is? Are they being that blind and throwing it in our faces to that point that they're like, oh, check it out, this is what's happening?
True.
So, I don't know.
It's pretty scary. Guys, those were our thoughts of the day. Vibe, want to send us off?
Thank you for tuning in to Keepin the GEEK Bros, episode 36. I've been Vibe.
This is Juancho.
And don't forget, you can check us out on our social media, Juancho.
At GEEK Bros with a 0, that's for the Instagram, the Twitter, and the Facebook, and the email at yahoo.com.
Fantastic. This is an audio production of VibeRevStudios, VibeRevStudios.com. So, to wrap it up, Juancho.
Remember, guys, I love y'all.
Thank you for tuning in to the video recap. I'm so tired. Keep It Up with the Geek Bros, episode 36. Blah, 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 blah. Everything we said here. This has been a mess, but we're gonna get it. And you're gonna love it.
Keeping Up with the Geek Bros.